Hey everybody, how are you? I am doing okay. I'm happy to sit down and make a couple of videos. This is my 36-week pregnancy update. And really I am 36 weeks and 5 days. Today I'm squeezing this in before 37, just because I want to do my updates after my doctor's appointment. And then this week John was home and we were running around and I didn't have time or energy or anything. So I'm doing it now. But 36 weeks and really nothing has changed as usual. I had my doctor's appointment on Tuesday and baby sounds fine. At first the heart rate was so low it did not register on the Doppler. We could hear it and the doctor could hear it. Oh yeah, I got to see my actual OB, not the nurse practitioner. So I didn't say anything about the nurse practitioner because I get nervous about that. That makes me nervous saying I don't like a person. I want to see someone else. But I got to see my OB and she came in and she measured me and did the heart rate, and the heart rate was so low on the monitor that it did not pick up. It didn't give a number. We could hear it, and she was like, it's not registering, but it sounds great, and we could hear it. And I actually have some of it, so maybe I'll try and do a little fancy editing or something and put a little bit of it in here, because I still have it on my phone, because we recorded it for Nana and Papa.
Do get up there. What's the number? 130?
Oh, I guess
It just came up.
Yeah.
137?
Yeah. That was good.
When the number did finally come up, it was 130. And so it bounced from 130 to 132 to 129. And to me, that's super low. But she said it sounded great. It sounded fine. It just means the baby's not, partying right now. Just sleeping or whatever. So, that was okay. I am measuring, the tape measure they do, your, what is it, fundal measurement from the top of your stomach to the bottom. I am measuring 1 centimeter bigger than I should be. And I think it's 1 centimeter for every week you are. So I should be 36 centimeters, which means I was measuring 37 centimeters. But she said that's fine. And I think anywhere from 3, you have like a forgiveness, a grace of 3. So as long as you're not more than 3 under or 3 over, you're okay. So 1 centimeter. And she was like, oh, you're measuring 1 centimeter too large, but that's okay. And I was like, okay. I had no questions. She helped me up because you lay down on the table. It wasn't a table, it's their little bed thing, for the measurement and everything. And she helped me up and my round ligament went, Wah! And so I was sitting there like, oh my gosh. And she was like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm okay. It's just my muscle. They did not check me. We will start. Sorry, I'm sitting on the edge of my bed and I don't know. I'm trying to be comfortable. We will start cervical checks next week. And I think I go in on Wednesday. So I'll be 37 weeks and 2 days or something. But we'll start that then. And we'll see. I'm not holding my breath. I'm not expecting a low cervix and a faced cervix, a dilated cervix. I'm just not. It just doesn't happen for me. And this is kind of the point where you're going to make me undress and you're going to check me just to tell me I haven't progressed. And, I already know that. So it'll be a surprise if I have progressed. But at the same time, I might get to like a 1 centimeter dilated and maybe a little effaced, and then I'll just stay there. I'll probably end up with an induction again. I'm really hoping I don't, but I'm not holding my breath either. So, yeah. I have been cramping like crazy. I'm still very uncomfortable no matter what. But if I sit too long, I get crampy. And the other night I was cramping like horrible. And I told John, I said, I am cramping and having Braxton Hicks like crazy. And he was like, well, take it easy. you know, let me know if they keep going, because then we really need to at least call the office and see. And then a little while, like, I drank a whole bunch of water, because I don't know, I think my Braxton Hicks correlates with my water intake. So I drank like a whole bunch of water, and a couple hours later, I was like, hey, by the way, my cramping stopped. And he was like, that's good. And then we put the kids to bed, and I was cleaning up the kitchen, and he was changing rat cages, and the cramping came back, and the Braxton Hicks came back, and I was like, oh, it's back. And he was like, well, let me know if it gets worse or if you start having real contractions. I'm like, okay. Because we are really afraid. Sorry, I'm looking at the wind is blowing dirt or something. We're really afraid that if I do go into labor, that we're going to make it to the hospital an hour and a half away. And what are we going to do with the kids and all that? So we're kind of coming up with different scenarios. If this happens, or if this happens, or if he's at work, or if he's home, but we have to do something with the kids. And so we're like, what are we going to do if? So we've got all kinds of things going. But so he's like, let me know if it gets worse. I'm like, okay. And then I was like washing dishes or putting stuff away, and a real contraction hit me, and I thought I was gonna die. It lasted forever. I mean, it was probably at least a minute, if not more than that. At least I felt like it was. And I was standing in the corner of our kitchen counters come to a corner where the microwave is, and I was just standing there, like, leaning on the counter, like, tapping my finger and breathe. And he's like, breathe through it. And I couldn't talk, and I couldn't move. And that's when I know that it's pretty much a real contraction, is when I can't move. I've had maybe 4 total, and when I cannot move, I think it's real. And it's super dumb. I hate it. And I told him afterward, I said, I don't know how I'm going to give birth again. I'm so scared. That was awful. And that was only 1. And that probably wasn't even like the worst ever. But then after that, they kind of went away, and we went to bed, and I woke up fine. I kind of spend my morning uncomfortable because my hips hurt and my legs hurt from sleeping. And then mid-morning, I kind of like warm up my body, and I don't hurt anymore, so I'll do chores and I'll clean or whatever I need to do. And then come nap time, I start getting uncomfortable and crampy again. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, 3 more weeks. But really, if that's all that's wrong, then I'm not going to complain. What else was I going to say? I started 2 tablets of primrose oil this week. So I take a total of 26 milligrams by mouth at night with the rest of my pills. I can't take stuff in the morning. If you have tried vitamins or prenatals, I read a lot of women don't take prenatals because they make them sick. Yes, they're going to make you sick. They're like a multivitamin. Multivitamins make me so sick. Anything I take makes me sick. So I take my prenatal and my primrose oil and my fish oil and my vitamin B and my vitamin C and my Benadryl at night before I go to bed. Because that way, if it is making me sick, I don't know about it. So try that. If pills make you sick, if vitamins make you sick, it's raining. Try to take them at night. So I've been doing 2 primrose oil capsules a night. And I'm thinking I'll probably start, I won't take 3 like some people do. I'll probably still take the 2 and maybe start inserting at 37 weeks. Inserting 1 before bed at 37 weeks when I take them when I'm ready for bed. I have been drinking, and it's funny, kind of ironic, I have it here, my red raspberry tea. I have been drinking at least 1 cup a day, if not more. Those people have a dog. Sorry. Super distractible. And I have found that it gives me heartburn while I drink it. And I'm not, I haven't decided yet if heartburn is worth drinking it or not. I don't know yet. But I was getting heartburn, and now I get heartburn when I drink it. And I figured out it's because it has spearmint in it. And spearmint aggravates acid reflux and aggravates heartburn. And so I stay away from spearmint stuff. I stay away from spearmint gum and food and all that. And this has spearmint in it, so I don't know if I want to keep drinking it or not, but I keep drinking it, so I really like it. It's really good tea. I don't have to add anything to it. It's really nice. I can just brew it and then drink it, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, I get heartburn. But I get heartburn just thinking about food. I'm practically living on Tums anyway, so what's a cup of tea gonna hurt? I don't know. But anyway, that is my very long 36-week update. I will see you all next week for 37-week update. It'll probably be after Wednesday because my appointment isn't until Wednesday, and that way I can tell you everything, like heartbeat, cervix, blah, blah, blah. Be on the lookout. I'm going to sit and film my checklist video, like an update, kind of what on this ginormous checklist have I gotten done and have I not gotten done. So watch out for that one as well, and I will talk to you all later. Remember to thumbs up and subscribe so that you can see videos when I put them up, because that, you know you want to, you're interested, especially if you're already watching. Why not? So I will talk to you all next week for a 37-week update. Bye.